live. And I've got a huge lag in between when I can actually see stuff and when I actually say stuff. Claire Douglas. Hi. Charlotte. Knew you'd be here. My favorite vegan, hi Craig, reading from Texas. I love you. I love you can't? I don't know what you mean, but I actually ended up shooting a video today. I know that I said I didn't really have anything planned, but my dad started making pancakes, and I was like, well, I can't not make a video. A chasing frenzy, I knew you'd be here. You said you might. You made good on your threat. Ashlyn, hey. Charlotte, hi Craig, evening from London. Oh, you got a couple of people from the UK. Hi Sandra. Oh my gosh, Craig, you are inspiring me to go vegan. Awesome! Tell me how your vegan update's going. Hi from Ireland. Hi Craig. Hi, what's up? Not much, just streaming with you kids. Megmer09. Hey Craig, how are you? Great, I just got back from a run not long ago. My dad's making pasta, so that my pasta may make a cameo in here. Hello from Ohio. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hello from Maui. That's probably the coolest one so far. I wish I was there. Hello. Another person from Ohio. You guys should hang out. Hey there from Thornhill, Canada. Hi from Virginia. I got people from all over, huh? Hello from a fellow vegan from Central New York. Why don't we hang out, Tina? Hello from Germany. I should be sleeping, but saw you pop up. Haha, greetings from the Netherlands. Same, I'm vegan. Hi from Norway. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people staying up really late. I know Charlotte commented earlier saying that. Move the camera. There we go. Whoa. Comments are going too fast. I can't keep up. Please make some ribbon candy from the UK. Yeah, we got to wait until the weather's good, because if we try to make it now, it's literally just not going to work. So we have to wait until it's cold and dry. Otherwise, no ribbon candy. So it's probably going to be like November-ish when we get into ribbon candy season. Thank you so much for changing my life and health. Well, you're the one who did all the changing. I just kind of gave you the tools. But you're the one who actually did the work. So congrats to you, Ava. Hello from California. Hello from Kansas. Hello from Kansas. 2 Kansas people in a row. What is this? Wish someone was cooking for me. Yeah, and it's pretty great. Hi from New York, the coolest state. I'm impressed by the improvement since you went vegan. Have you done any research about dietary help from after taking statins? I mean, I don't have anything wrong with my heart, so I haven't really been doing any research about statins. I'm pretty sure. No, I was gonna say it was covered in like forks over knives, but it's really not. I don't know. Sorry. Or wait, no, it's the. Do you have any research about dietary help after taking statins? I mean, I know they cover stuff like that in Forks Over Knives, but I guess I just don't know exactly what you mean. Hello from North Carolina. Hello from Germany. Good morning from Japan. Oh, what time is it in Japan? You've helped me so much being vegan since Labor Day. Awesome. That's not that long ago. Congrats to you. Callie, Sunny. Wow, you would. Claire. Make me jealous. Hi from Spokane, Washington. Aloha from Hawaii. It's beautiful outside. Why did it say... Does it say offline? I don't know. My Wi-Fi thing is right here. I have it as close as I can to the camera because I'm outside right now, so I had to bring it real close. Sir Spate. Hi from a fellow vegan. Nice to meet you. This chat is crazy. It's just people saying where they're from. I love your channel. Maui is the coolest. Take a vacation and come and visit. If somebody pays for my vacation, I'll go. Hi from Iowa. Craig. Is that Greg Bell from Cornwall? Southern California. That sounds pretty cool. So we got a lot of CNY vegans in here. What's the weather there? It's like 65, and was sunny earlier today. It was really nice earlier today. Let's see, what is the temperature? Yeah, it's like 65 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know where you are. I love your vids. Me and my mom watch it every weekend. Oh, that's cool. So you guys like just binge watch and catch up on the weekends? Watch me and my mom with you and your mom? Also a CNY vegan. Yeah, there's a lot of CNY vegans in here. Thanks for skipping over my comment. It must have been like the only one because I feel like I've gotten every comment. Oh, geez. Yeah, see, sometimes when I try to scroll, it like skips over the comments and I try to go back. see. Hello from Texas. Vegan in Florida. Hello, hey from South. How long have you and Max been friends? Well, we've known each other. I think we mentioned it recently. No, nope, we didn't release that video yet for Hercules. But Max and I met. I mean, we knew each other like since pre-K. Like our family, we were like family friends. And then we started playing lacrosse in like 6th grade. And oh man, my head is like, wow. I always forget to look at the camera because it's like almost off the screen because I like to look at the comments. But yeah, we started playing lacrosse in 6th grade, and we started playing together because we only lived like maybe a half a mile from each other. And then his mom was like, "Hey, you guys should practice lacrosse together." I was like, "Okay." And then we started playing lacrosse, and then eventually we would start playing lacrosse, and then we would just go to each other's houses and play video games, and then eventually we would just go to each other's houses and play video games and just keep playing lacrosse. Um, and yeah, I don't know, we've just been really good friends ever since then. Ever since lacrosse and video games, we played a lot of Star Wars Battlefront back in the day. Back when like the first one came out, it was the best. It's 7:03 in the morning, Japan time. It's pretty early. It's almost 12-hour difference. Okay. I'm from Alberta, Canada. Good evening, sir. Good evening to you, Jeremy. Let's see. Okay, now I can't see the comments that well because of the way the screen is. Let's see. Well, you are here, and I can see you are streaming, so that's weird that it says you're offline. Doesn't say that for me. Oh, maybe just said that real quick. I don't know. Greg Bell. Yes! Yeah, Greg takes some pretty cool pictures, so check him out on Instagram. Let's see. Wondered if the research you did crossed over. My hubby said he'd been left really debilitated after side effects from statins. He had stopped taking them, and his health has improved. Huh. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know anything about that. I used to know more about just like blood pressure medications and stuff like that because I took a class in my exercise physiology degree called cardiac rehab, and I had to know like all the different like ACE inhibitors and like all their like side effects and the different medications that there are and statin drugs and just like a bunch of other stuff. But I don't need to know that now, so I've forgotten pretty much everything. Where are you? I'm in East Syracuse, New York, in my backyard, from the UK. What's your favorite horror movie since Halloween coming up and everything? Horror movies are actually my least favorite genre, so I don't really have one because I don't really like horror movies. Hi, Craig. You got a good recipe for spaghetti squash. Squash spaghetti. I think you just cook it and then go like that with a fork and season it. Maybe put some butter in it. Maybe I'll make a recipe video for it, but I don't really cook it that much. My mom makes it sometimes, but I think that's all we really do. It's pretty simple. Mine says slow mode is on. How is that living on top of the candy store? Do you guys eat a lot of candy? Yeah, I saw that slow mode thing. I don't know exactly what it is. Let me scroll down a little bit. Yeah, no, I saw it earlier. I don't know where I could click it on or off. But anyway, living on top of a candy store. I don't know. I don't know anything else really. Like I've pretty much lived on top of a candy store like my whole life. But it was kind of annoying when I was little when like we would have friends over or something and like little kids like, they want to run around, but like I couldn't run around because there was like customers right below us. So our parents would call up if we were like being too loud and be like, "Hey, there's customers down here. You guys have to be quiet." So yeah, when I would come off the bus though, I would like go in and grab something from the sample box and then go upstairs. But now, since I can't really eat the chocolate, there is vegan chocolate, but it's I'd have to go looking for it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge candy guy. Although I do like candy, but I don't really usually go out of my way to look for it. Happy Thanksgiving for my fellow Canadians watching. Oh yeah, I thought that Canadian Thanksgiving was coming up. Well, I will save up to someday visit your shop. Awesome. Yeah, that'd be really cool. All the way from Japan. Yeah, we've had a couple of people from one family from Australia, and two people actually one person from Israel and one person from the UK have come to visit the store. Everyone else has been like just around the States, maybe even Canada actually. So that's another international person. Hello, my dude, says Lane. Hello. Hi from the Netherlands. Have you learned anything new about your parents / Hercules since making I'm assuming learned like basic stuff about like making candy that I just didn't know before, because I didn't really know a whole lot before I started the channel. But I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. But yeah, I just learned some stuff from my parents about just in general candy stuff. Statin overdose can be treated with saturated fat and cholesterol like eggs, but animal products not good unless essential. I can send you tips later. I don't know. Let's see. Hello from Scotland. Is ribbon candy like rock candy? Nope. It's like candy canes. Like it's literally like the same what's it called? The same recipe as candy canes. It's just different shape. Is that Stuart on your shirt? Am loving it. Can't beat some Minions. Yeah, I don't know the names, but I don't know. My sister just got me a Minions shirt for Christmas a couple years ago. And I just wear it all the time. It's like the material. Hey Craig, I love your channel, all caps. Hey Craig, Mary says. Hey Mary. I'm excited for holidays coming up and seeing candy canes, ribbon candy videos. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I have a lot of plans to shoot a lot of videos. Hopefully every batch you guys will get to see. That's a big reason why I took some time off, or just quit my job, so that I could like get every single batch. Because otherwise I would have to be like, oh well, necessarily be there every day. But now I can. Thank you for introducing me to Aldi Ranch Hummus. Hi from North Carolina Vegan. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm glad I could introduce you to Ranch Hummus, because it's pretty great. Forgot hello from Wisconsin. Well, hello to you, Wanda, in Wisconsin. Feeling loved from that Instagram follow. Thanks, my dude. Yeah, of course. I try to follow everybody who follows me on Instagram, just because like I want to see like what my subscribers like and what my people who follow me on Instagram, I want to see what they like. And then just like interact with them too. Like if I see them having like a cool picture, I'll go like and comment. I'm also from Temple, Arizona. Nice. I think it makes the comments appear slower so you can read them. Maybe. I don't know. They are horrible things. Glad you're feeling it. Yeah. Bernie. Okay, a lot of people just talking to each other. Did you ever take a ballet lesson or do ballet? The football team here is doing ballet. No, I didn't do football. I just did lacrosse, and then I started doing. Hi, says Noah. Hi, Noah. Hey, I think I said hi to you earlier. Your videos make me think of home. I'm from upstate New York and miss living there. Well, I'm glad I could give you a little nostalgia. Did kids want to hang out with you to get free candy? When people would like find out that I lived on top of a candy store, they'd just be like, "Oh, can I get free candy?" I was like, "No, dude, because my parents need to make money somehow." Okay. Like people thought that you could just give out candy, but no, you can't just make money when you just give it out. Hi, Craig. Did you ever try any Indian vegan cuisine? I'm sure you'll like it. Do try if you don't, since there's plenty of probably some here and there. I've tried curry spice. Me and my mom want to try peanut brittle and ribbon candy. Well, I'm assuming that since you're saying mom, you're not from the U.S., so I think peanut brittle would actually ship pretty well, but ribbon candy, especially if it's international, if you wanted ribbon candy, it would be like ribbon candy dust by the time it got to you, because it is so thin it breaks. It'll like break by the time it gets down to the stop sign at the end of the street. So you'd be okay getting the hard candies, because the hard candies are just like these little like square cube things of literally the same flavor. They just don't look like ribbon candy. So maybe we could send you a picture of ribbon candy with your box if you order. Are you going to do a collab with Emmy Made in Japan? I don't know. I haven't reached out to her, but on my radar because somebody mentioned her, and I know she's in the northeast region. Hi from South Africa. Oh, cool. I think you're the only person from Africa so far. Cheers, my dude, says Joseph. What up, man? Watched your stream earlier today. You'll probably read this 10 minutes after I type it because of slow mode, but thanks to Joseph for introducing me to you. I've fallen in love with you and your family. Oh, that's really cool. Well, thank you, Joseph, if you're still watching. Yeah, it probably is like 10 minutes after. And I don't know if it's because slow mode is on, because I just have like everything paused and I just scroll down because I'm definitely behind the comments. Your mic cuts out sometimes. Hold on, make sure it's plugged in all the way. Okay, should be good. By the way, I am from India. Just thought you suggested try Indian veg food. Yeah, if it presents itself, I won't say no. I've tried Ethiopian food because my friend is from Ethiopia. Let's see. Don't read this. Oh, I just read it. Too bad, bro. Volume keeps cutting in and out. I'm not too far from Syracuse. I live in Ilion. I'd love to visit your shop. I also wanted to visit Strong Hearts. Do you recommend? Absolutely, I recommend Strong Hearts. I would say go on a Friday night because Friday nights they have pizza, and pizza there is definitely, that's my favorite, is when they have pizza. So yeah, I would suggest checking it out, and then maybe stop here first. But yeah, Ilion, I think it's like maybe like 50 minutes from here. It's not too bad at all. Might be 45 minutes even. Hey Craig, the potato chip cup video you did yesterday, do they come in the chocolate assortments? I think so. Yeah. I think if you get like an assorted chocolate box, I think that you can get those. Your dad still like the beers? When I visit, I try to bring beers or Japanese alcohol. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Definitely beer. My dad doesn't really drink any other alcohol, but like craft beers, he would really like that. I think Sarah brought some from the UK last time. I know it was a while ago, but I loved your sweet potato and ice cream recipe. It was delicious. Yeah, it was really good. It was my first time actually making it, so I'm glad it turned out well. But I mean, like, you can't go wrong with like frozen bananas and sweet potatoes, you know. While your YouTube channel has grown so much, I'm so proud. Haha. Thank you, Valerie. Thanks so much. I'm assuming you've been around for a while then. I want free candy. Well, you know what? You give us free money and we'll give you free candy. Do you do stretching daily? Yeah, I mean after my runs. So if I didn't run that day, then I don't. I don't stretch usually, but I run pretty much every day though. Hi, your family. Thank you for sharing your life with us. Your family is so entertaining. I look forward to your videos at the end of my day. Awesome. That's really cool. And that's why wait. Oh, I thought you said that you watched as a family, because I was going to say that's why we keep it family friendly, because a lot of families say they watch together, but I don't think you said that, so never mind. Do you buy frozen vegan dinners like Amy's? Not really often. I mean, we have like frozen stuff in the refrigerator, but not like pre-made like whole dinners. But like we'll have like frozen spring rolls and frozen veggie burgers, or like frozen fries in the freezer, but not like frozen almost like TV dinners or whatever. I guess you could say. And I know that's not exactly what it is, but. I'm from Belgium. You and your story are the reason I went vegan 4 months in and now feeling a lot better. Oh, that's really awesome. I'm really happy that I could do that. What is the I know stuff reference I saw on a shirt on a guy yesterday? It made me think of you. I know stuff? I don't know. Is it the I can do lots of stuff? Is that what you're thinking of? Have you ever made vegan French toast? I think so. Maybe. I think either my sister or my mom has, but I don't think I have. Are you a healthy vegan or an ethical vegan? So I went originally for just like strictly health reasons, and then I became an ethical vegan, and now I would say that I like obviously I'm still an ethical vegan, but I would say I eat a little bit more junk food than I did before. But I still like to try to eat like reasonably healthy though. With all your skills, with all the skills you learned with editing and filming, what is your main career goal at the moment? YouTube for right now. I'm just gonna ride this out until I can't anymore because I just really like it, and I really like that I can make videos about my parents' business that gets them and makes them more money, and it makes me money at the same time. So like I get to do what I want, and I help my parents out, and like what kid wouldn't want to do that? Your channel makes me happy from UK. Do you plan on making videos with Christian and Jordan? Yeah, Christian is just crazy busy. He just recently joined a band and has two jobs. He might just have one job now, and he has a girlfriend. And when he has a girlfriend, kind of, I think he forgets about his friends. So, I don't know. Me and Jordan can make videos together more often, probably. Slow mode can't be turned off, but you can pay to send a super chat, which is sent straight away. Yeah, if you send a super chat, like I see that like immediately, and you can send a super chat as low as like $1 if you want me to see it like immediately. I made an ice cream for the first time because of your video. Loved it. Thanks. That's really cool. I hope you liked it. Was it the sweet potato one? Hey Craig, listen to you talk while I do my makeup. Oh yeah, I think you have Jenna. I think I looked at your channel. I think you have like some makeup tutorials or something. Maybe you should do more of those. When you out of peppermint and said I'm crying like a little bitch, I started crying of laughter. I watch you with my kids 6 and 9. Thanks for keeping it family friendly. Oh, well, I didn't just now. Thank you for letting me know. Weird question, but what is your opinion on people who struggle with veganism and eating disorders? Any advice or motivation? I guess I would like need more information. Um, but what is your opinion on people who struggle with veganism and eating disorders? So, I know I've had a friend who was on my channel like years ago, back when I had like, I don't know, 400 subscribers or something, and she got over an eating disorder by actually going raw vegan, and she went through like, I think definitely like a little bit of like a more of an orthorexia kind of period, and now she's just like, she's kind of eats like me. Like sometimes she eats junk food, but a lot of times she still likes to eat healthy. So I know I know it definitely does work for some people, um, but yeah, I mean, I think that going vegan can help. Uh, you are a good son. Thanks. I have good parents. It helps. Well then, I'll send you some Indian veg recipes for you to try. Yeah, people have asked me to make Asian food, and we just don't really eat Asian food at our house. Like, not we're against it. It's just not usually what we eat. I don't know. What the heck? Get out of here. I like accidentally right-clicked on something. Hello from Texas. I emailed Gardein and got free coupons. LOL random, but just letting you know, if you want to save money, the frozen substitutes are expensive. Yeah, they can be. So that's cool. Maybe I'll send an email. Would you buy the McDonald's new McVegan burger on trial now, only in Finland? I don't know, maybe. Just to let other. I think I would maybe consider doing it, like, if obviously if it was all vegan, just to like show other people who are not vegan, like, hey, you can, like, say you don't want to go straight to eating kale chips and apples every day, and you go to McDonald's every day, and like, if it would help you to like just change your burger when you go there, I think that value could be that video could be valuable for some people who aren't quite ready to just jump ship just yet. Maybe just want to eat like one vegan or vegetarian meal a day. You can start small. My 2-year-old son and I look forward to your videos. Thank you for making them so interesting. Well, thanks for watching. You're an awesome guy. Thanks. Hey. Jenna Mallory says, LOL. Found you through $30 a week challenges. Doing any more made it easy for me to stay vegan for 3 months now. That's awesome. And yeah, I'm waiting for the cross country season to end, which will be in a couple weeks. And then I'll do one probably right after it ends. The only reason I'm waiting until then is because every Saturday we go to a cross country race, and they just have like these big bins of food, and like there's just like pretzels and fig bars, and I basically live on those for the day. And then after we go to a restaurant, and it's always a very vegan friendly restaurant. Like we just went to a place called Core Life, and that one is just like a salad restaurant, and we go to Chipotle sometimes, but like I really don't want to pass up on free food, so I'm waiting until the end of the season. That's literally, I just don't like passing up on free food, especially good food. That was for the ribbon candy peppermint. Sorry for the cursing. Don't worry about it. I'm not against it. I just know that people who watch can be like, if like a little kid's watching. If I had a little kid, I wouldn't want them watching stuff with swearing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I know what you mean, though. That was before I made everything family friendly. Because before, we didn't have a bunch of people commenting saying that they watch it with their family. So that's what made me want to make this channel family friendly. Because a lot of people commented saying like, "Oh, I watched this with my little kids," and I was like, "Okay, well," if like we had like a bunch of people commenting saying that, I was like, "Well, maybe I should keep it family friendly." So yep, I got the quote wrong, but is that what you said? Your mom says all the time. I can do lots of stuff. I think that's what it was. So there was one time we were driving to a family party. It was on Christmas, and my dad was driving, and he was like looking off to the side at like a billboard, and my mom was like, "Steve, look at the road," and he's like, "Well, I can do lots of stuff." So that was pretty much it. And then we just started laughing, like, "You can do lots of stuff." How much do you do daily exercise? So Recently I've kind of changed my running routine because I was getting like really bored with it. So I was just doing a bunch of easy runs, but now I'm doing like on the weekend I'll take one day off and then I'll do one long run, and then usually like maybe Thursday or so I'll do a tempo run, and then every other day I'll just do like a kind of like an easy run, maybe like I don't know 3 to 6 miles or so. And recently I started doing, and by recently I mean like just this last week, I started doing push-ups and just like sit-ups, pull-ups, and dips and stuff like that. And I'm just doing it at Lemoyne because since I'm a coach there, I get free access to the weight room. So why not? So that's pretty much it. And then I just do like some injury prevention exercises and like some stretching for flexibility and injury prevention. But that's about it. One video from 2 years ago, LOL, and not really a tutorial. Okay, well it was just you doing makeup. I don't know. I don't know. YouTube isn't for everybody. Like, not everybody really likes doing YouTube, so you do what you want, Mal. Or Jenna, sorry. um, Hi from Maryland. Love the channel. Thoughts on bourbon barbecue wing walkthrough? Bourbon barbecue wing walkthrough? I don't know what that means. I feel like I get. Oh, do you take medications now? No, I'm completely off medications. It was August 18th, I think, was 3. And before, it was like a year and a half before that, I stopped taking prednisone actually too. Is Syracuse going to be the next vegan hotspot? I hope so. We have Strong Hearts. Strong Hearts has 2 locations, so I guess technically there's 2 vegan restaurants, and there's a lot of like very vegan friendly restaurants around here too that you can go to. I don't know. I don't like the idea of supporting McDonald's. I guess if it was worst case scenario where there was nothing to eat but supporting McDonald's isn't my thing really. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super into supporting McDonald's, but supply and demand is a real thing. Like, if you can show, start carrying more vegan items. And then also, if you can show people that they can do the same things that they've always done, I think that that can really get people to want to go vegan, because a lot of people think that they have to thing in order to go vegan, but like really you just have to change what you're eating. You can go to the same places, you can just order different things. So I think that that can be kind of valuable, and it can be like a good jumping off point for someone who like first starts going vegan. Maybe they can still go to McDonald's before they stop going there altogether. So that's what I think about it. Would I personally want to support? Continue, Craig. Enjoying your videos, your video quality lately. Looking forward to get back to running after my ultra distance cycling cycle I'm at the moment. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Lewis. Probably gonna snow here soon. How's the weather been there? It hasn't been too bad. It's actually been really warm. I've had to wear a hoodie like twice, so I'm pretty happy with it now. What would you do if you suddenly inherited $1 billion? I don't even know. I haven't thought about that really. I think I'd first pay off my car and my student debt, and probably my sister's student debt, and I don't know, help my parents' business and move them into a nicer house, and then invest my money and then see. So first, I guess I would take our family, and then other people's, and then other stuff. Were you raw vegan in college? Yeah, I was actually for the end of my junior year and then the beginning of my senior year. It wasn't too hard, like especially like when I first went to Aldi's, like my first week, it was like I spent literally $100. Literally, I'm being serious, because it was just like fruits and vegetables. So even at Aldi's, it can get expensive. But yeah, and then after that, I started going to the Rochester farmers market for my food, and it just got significantly cheaper. It cut my prices like in half when I started going there. So going to the farmers market was huge when I first went raw vegan. The Amy's frozen meals are burritos and absolutely best quick meals. I take them to work or to my grandma's all the time. Yeah, I'm sure they're good. I'm just, I'm just not into them. Were you? Oh, wow, I'm reading old comments. I don't know where I am. I'm 13 and cursing though. Got problems maybe? Nah, I don't know. I was swearing when I was 13, I think. But I loved your $30 grocery challenge too. Thanks. I think that's where like majority of my subscribers are from. Thanks, haha. Any advice for someone who wants to start exercising? I would just say don't do too much too soon. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, if you Don't do too much too soon. You kind of like leave a little fire in you where you're just like, I kind of want to get back to it. Like you don't completely say and actually do stuff because you kind of leave a little bit on. Just you still want to go out the next day, and also then you're not so sore that you just want one either get injured or two you just don't want to do it because you're so sore like this sucks. So just don't do too much too soon and be patient and be really consistent. Like do it every day, every other day, whatever you can do. You are and just work slowly from there. Craig, does your parents make their chocolate or do they buy at the big box stores? They order from Nestle's. I think I forgot if Cargill owns Nestle's or Nestle owns Cargill, but they buy from a place called Cargill. It's in Lilletts, Pennsylvania. Hashtag the Googles. How has no one said this yet? Do you like the NBA? If so, what's your favorite team? I don't really care for basketball. I used to dribble on my feet. When I was in high school, I was more into dodgeball. Other than running. And lacrosse. I like lacrosse. Just got home from a concert. Did I miss much? Not really. You can always watch again later, too. What are some vegan-friendly cities you'd like to visit in the future? I heard Portland's pretty cool. I went to New York City, although I just went to the Veg Fest, so I didn't really get to see much there. Really any place, because I've traveled like almost nowhere in my life. So I'm up for traveling like pretty much anywhere. I was watching Cat in the Hat, but this is better. Thanks. Your mic is cutting out again? What? That's weird. Hold on. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Waiting for vegan bacon. LOL. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Watch you and the vegan zombie at the horror convention. Whoa, Jesus Christ. I can never scroll. It just jumps way down. I hope those bars aren't all you ate. Did you go to the place he talked about? A vegan ice cream place, I think it was. No, I just ate before I went. I think I ate a Cliff Bar on the way home. But I just ate before I went, and then I ate when I got home. So that's what I did. You are such an inspiration. April 4th, I went vegan. Friend. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for always watching, Mary. I know you watch like almost all the videos, so thanks for being such a loyal subscriber. Favorite vegan dish? I'm obsessed with tofu tacos. I learn a lot of new ideas from your channel. My mom's vegan lasagna. That's a really good one. That's my favorite thing that my mom makes is her vegan lasagna. Do you ever have vision problems? Nope. I don't need to wear glasses or anything, so none. Yay, I'm normal-ish. Are your great-grandparents from America? Wait, great-grandparents. I think they were the ones. What's your ethnic heritage? In German. Mostly Greek and Irish and Polish. Ever had ingrown toenails? I don't even know what those are. I feel like dumb saying that, but I don't even know what that is. I love your videos from UK. Oh my god, you have to go to Portland, Oregon, my hometown, for vegan food and healthy food in general. Yeah, the furthest west I've ever been is Buffalo, because I've always either had to go to school or I've always had to go to work. So there's literally never been any time for me to go, and I've never had enough money to justify traveling really far away. Because I don't know, it just seems kind of like irresponsible for me when like I have to make car payments and school payments and like I don't know. To me, it just seems kind of irresponsible for me to do that. If other people want to do it, cool, but I can't really justify me doing that. Do you prefer whole grain or refined grains? I usually like whole grains. What's up, Kara? I think Dad's making pasta. I just walked home. Whole grains. Yeah, I don't know. I like whole wheat pasta for whatever reason. I like the texture and the taste better. Although I know like most people don't. But I don't know. Just like white bread and like white pasta and stuff just like sticks to the roof of my mouth and like it seems like it has like no flavor. So I'm just not a huge fan. Greetings from Argentina. Yeah, I feel like I don't really have that many viewers from South America. As another vegan with a degenerative nerve condition, You, sir, are awesome. Also, Asheville and Durham, North Carolina are great for vegan food. Yeah, that's really cool that other people. I mean, it's not cool that you have a degenerative nerve disease. Like that sucks, Zach. Really, I know what it's like. Um, but it's cool that other people with degenerative nerve diseases have gone vegan and especially found my channel, since that's what my channel was all about in the beginning, was with just like my autoimmune disease. And then after that, I just started like making vegan food, and it's just kind of grown from there. Also, how's my mic doing now? Is it not cutting in and out? Your parents are the Willy Wonka. I want to be a DJ if I get famous. Oh, sorry if I laughed. I thought you were going to say something about being a DJ in the store or something. I want to be a DJ if I get famous. I will sponsor your candy, but I don't like chocolate unless it's in the freezer. Hey, you can put a chocolate in the freezer. Oren says my mic is good. It's good. All right, I just muted my mic for a second and then unmuted it. So I guess that was the trick. But yeah, like I said, I think most of you guys probably weren't here in the beginning. But I just recently got a new webcam. I ordered one. It'll probably be here on like Tuesday or something like that. So just in time for me not to use. But the microphone I think is a lot better. It's a lot better than this webcam that it just like came with. I think my first videos on YouTube ever were with this microphone and camera with this laptop. So you can don't go back to watch my first video. It's horrible. But I'm pretty sure it was in like 144p. So I think my first video ever was actually different on a different channel with a different laptop. But my first one on this channel I think was with this laptop, and I think it was maybe like 480p or something. Message retracted. What happened? Let's see. I meant to say wing recipe. Yeah, my mom actually made barbecue cauliflower the other day, and that was really good. Maybe we could do that. Have any doctors taken interest in the success you've had with your health condition? I mean, I haven't really talked to any doctors. I've been actually meaning to go to the doctor, but I haven't been to the doctor since the last time I got an infusion, which was like 3 years ago. So I haven't been to the doctor in like 3 years, but I've been meaning to go to the doctor though. I would totally go to Veruca Salt if Hercules put out golden tickets. LOL. Maybe someday. I had nerve damage. B, from a cycling injury, but it's not degenerative. Felt like a knife stabbing my feet. That sucks. I have some in the freezer now. Well, good. If that's how you like your chocolate, then I'm glad you have it in the freezer. I've heard great things about the Washington State vegan restaurant as well. I never heard that. But maybe if I'm in Washington State, I'll go there. Hi from Maine. Not too far away. I went vegan to cure my fatty liver. I found out and was so happy to hear that you cured your autoimmune disease. My husband has one, and I'm hoping going vegan will help him. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it doesn't cure you, but for a lot of people, it will like keep the symptoms at bay, so you don't really have to deal with the autoimmune disease. But I feel like if I went back to eating animal products, I probably would have it again. I probably would have like the same symptoms again. Do you have health insurance? Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally. I would feel like naked if I didn't have health insurance, because like if I get in a car accident or something, like I'd be screwed. So, you know. Do you have a garden that produces food? So we used to have one on the opposite side of where the camera's facing, but it was really tiny. We just don't really anymore, because like I went to the farmer's market and I got food for like really cheap. So I was like, this isn't really worth doing this work when I can get food for really cheap anyway. That's really good and locally grown anyway. So why bother? But I know not everybody has that luxury of getting like pretty good priced locally organic food. So I understand that other people want to do it. I'm in a doctor's now, well, the hospital, getting IVIG. Wish I avoided a doctor for 3 years. Yeah, years ago I would have wished that too. Yeah, I used to have IVIG like for like 2 hours straight. Like in the beginning it was like once a week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every 4 or 5, and then 6 weeks. And then after that, my doctor was like, you know what? I don't think you need it anymore if you can go that long without it. In the vegan community there, I so want to go there someday. I'm assuming you're talking about Washington? You should come visit Ottawa. There are lots of vegan restaurants here. Yeah, I've heard that like Canada is like pretty, like especially Toronto and Ottawa, just like the big cities. But I actually don't even have an enhanced license or a passport. That's the word I'm looking for. So I've actually never left the country, but I've been meaning to get at least an enhanced license somewhat soon. I put a playlist on my TV of your vids, and I set up a camera in my room and she watched the whole thing whilst I was in school. No BS. Your mom? Wait, I think you said you watched them with your mom? I don't know. Do you make sugar-free candy? So we don't make it. We used to have sugar-free chocolate, but the company that we were buying it from stopped making it. And my dad has tried other sugar-free chocolates before, and he just wasn't a huge fan of them. And he doesn't want to carry like low-quality stuff. So we're probably not going to be carrying it anymore. I guess I'm naked because I have no health insurance. Stupid Texas doesn't take advantage of the good parts of Obamacare. Yeah, I would. I don't know. I would like just like driving. I would just like, I'd be like so nervous. Like, oh my god, don't get in an accident or you're screwed. Um, do you have a favorite chocolate that is 70%, etc.? I mean, my favorite was chocolate covered potato chips, and I mean those would probably taste good dark if you like dark. I got a overnight one because I have had a random relapse. Oh, yeah, that sucks. That's never good. Are you going to move out of your parents' house? Yeah, I was thinking about doing it. The only thing is that it's really convenient right now when like my parents need me to when my parents need me to record something or take a picture of something. If I'm just upstairs editing a video and I can just come right down, that makes things so much easier for me and my parents. So really, like right now, it's just like convenience of being able to do my work, and it's just being able to help my parents out. Um, so I was thinking about moving out like pretty soon, but then I was like, but then Christmas is coming up, and I'm gonna have to be like up and down the stairs like all the time. So I like if I move out, I'm just gonna be hanging out with my parents like during the day anyway, like editing videos or like shooting videos like for the candy shop anyway. So I was like, it seems like really pointless to move out right now since I would literally just be paying to sleep somewhere else. I wouldn't even be like spending very much time at my house if I did move out. What are some of your favorite? Wait, hold on a second. I skipped a comment. Do it. If you ever came up here, I'd totally play tour guide for you. What are some of your favorite movies? MacGruber is my favorite movie. Strange Wilderness is probably next. Yeah, those are the only two that I can think of. I like really stupid humor movies. You should come visit Germany, and please, if somebody pays for my ticket and I get a passport magically, I'll do it. And by magically, I mean I just need to get one eventually. I just don't really see me leaving the country anytime soon, other than maybe Canada. So I might get my enhanced license, but I don't really see myself getting my passport anytime soon. I would love a farmer's market near me in the Netherlands. I envied you when you bought a total of those cherries for $12. Yeah, that was way more cherries than I thought it was gonna be. Like twice as much as whatever a lot is. It was just overwhelming how many cherries I got, and I gave some away too, and some of them went bad. Um, I'll still order some. LOL. You just have to hide it from my boyfriend. It was my cat watching, and she was putting it in the molds. That's funny. What kind of music do you listen to? Any metalcore, like Underoath, for example? I've never heard of Underoath, so I don't know. No, I pretty much listen to like Lana Del Rey, Lord. Uh, there's on Pandora. I just listen to Lana Del Rey, Summertime Sadness Radio, and just like whatever comes on there. So hold on, I'm gonna see if I can turn the light on over here. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that's better. I'll see you in like 10 seconds because there's like a huge delay. Now it's like really bright in my eyes. I can't really read these comments. Oh, hold on a second while my eyes adjust. What is the best city in Germany for vegans? I don't know. I'm hoping some. Oh, you said add Gina. How many people would you say turn vegan or help decide? Wait, how many people would you say? Oh, I turned vegan. So like in YouTube life, I turned my mom, my dad, my sister, Dylan, one of my friends from college, and then I've got like a bunch of other friends who are like turning vegan. But as far as like online, a lot of people say that like my family helped them go vegan, so that's really hard to quantify. I don't even know. We eat a lot of veggies and beans, but I'm afraid to eat healthy carbs like fruits and whole grains. I feel like I'm going to gain weight with the mindset because carbs cause weight gain. Any thoughts? No, I don't think carbs cause weight gain at all. And And also, if you're eating beans, actually, people think that like majority of the protein is coming from protein, but majority of the protein, God, majority of the calories are coming from carbohydrates. Actually, it's like 70% or so, like depending on the bean, but it's around like 70% of the calories coming from beans are carbohydrates. So believe it or not, you are eating like some carbohydrates right now. Um, and I don't know. I think it's really hard to be a vegan and not eat carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are not what makes you fat. So I could make. I have made other videos about this before. But the thing with carbohydrates is, so your body can store up to like 2,000 calories worth of carbohydrates, but you're constantly. Sorry, I want to like back up, but then I got to hold my mic, so I don't know. So you you can store up to like 2,000 calories worth of carbohydrates at any one time. And when you do high intensity activities, you're burning exclusively exclusively carbohydrates. But then when you do like kind of lower intensity activities, you're burning more fat. But there's always like, usually you're in like the middle ground where you're burning like 50% fat and 50% carbohydrates. But you have like stores and stores and stores for like days and weeks of fat that you don't even have to worry about. Like people say like eat fat to burn fat, but like that's not true in exercise physiology. Like if you studied exercise physiology, you'd know that. But yeah, your intensity of exercise determines what you burn, and you can, like I said, you can only burn, or you can only store up to 2,000 calories worth of carbohydrates at any one time. So you're constantly burning them, and you constantly need to replenish them. And the only way to turn carbohydrates into fat is to go through a process called de novo lipogenesis, and it's really taxing on your body. So your body's not going to do that unless you eat like just way too many carbs, like there's just like way too much. Like so much that you're just like stuffing yourself. So if you're not stuffing yourself, you're going to be fine, and it's a lot easier to convert fat that you eat into fat on your body, because in order to change the calories from fat into carbohydrates, your body has to go through a process called gluconeogenesis, which just literally just translates to the creation of new glucose. So it's anything that has like a name in the body, like it goes from like transferring carbs to fat, or fat to carbs. Like it's just a hard process, and your body doesn't really want to do it. So that's my long-winded, all over the place spiel about that. It's hard to do these on live stream because like I don't know, I don't really talk about this that often, but I'm just trying to remember stuff from my exercise physiology days. Helped me. oh, that's what you're talking about, Mary. Awesome. I'm not the only person in the world in the U.S. without a passport. Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna mute this microphone and then turn it back on again. Someone says the mic's cutting out. Okay, so hopefully that worked. When is apple season in upstate? It's apple season right now, and then it's going to be going on until probably like November-ish. Do you like the Talking Heads? Yeah, they're okay. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to them, but if they're on, I don't mind it. Your mic is still cutting out just periodically every now and then. If you remember my channel, please contact me and send some peanut brittle here. Is awful in the UK. It's boring and all the same. Yeah, you can just order online at HerculesCandy.com. We sell to the UK now. I think you said you're in the UK. Had any pawpaws yet? No, I went searching for them a while ago. You know what? Maybe I can do that next summer. Maybe I can just like drive to whatever state you can get them in. Because it seems like a really cool fruit that's like kind of hard to get though, and like because I heard that they just don't ship well, so they don't have them in stores. Craig says, Meowie Jane. Is Chris as cool and laid back? Relax, dude. He swears more in real life. Not like an insane amount, but like just on his channel, he tries to keep it family friendly, just like me, like for the same reason, because a lot of families watch his channel. But he just, I don't know, he just swears like a normal person. So I guess that would be like the only difference. Like you would look. What's that supposed to mean, Francie? Not really. No. I mean, I'm interested in acting for my own YouTube channel, but I hate plays and musicals with a burning passion. So I feel like if you wanted to get into movie acting, you would probably you probably want to be interested in those things, but I hate those things. What is your favorite candy to make? I don't really make candy. I just videotape people making candy. But I know my parents' favorite candy to make is ribbon candy, just because it's different and they don't make it that often. You and your family has totally helped me go vegan. I've been vegan for a little over a month and have lost 10 pounds so far. That's really cool. So happy for you. Bring Max to the live, LOL. He's in New Jersey right now, so I was thinking about actually having him on, but then I was like, oh wait, he's like a couple hundred miles away. An American candy that is $1 where you are is like $6 here. Woo! Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like our candy is reasonably priced, but if you're gonna ship to the UK, like it's gonna be a little pricey shipping. um, that was a good explanation on carbs. You're the best. Thanks for answering my question. I like the long-winded answers. Yeah, I feel like I was like all over the place with that answer. It just kind of caught me off guard, and I forgot it. Here's the thing: like when you're just talking into a camera, a lot of times I forget what I said, so I'm just like hoping that I'm not repeating myself. That's what I used to just do videos of just me talking into the camera, but like it was really hard because like I'm not good at it. So that's why I like videos with like me and other people because I feel like I do well with just like talking to other people on camera. Hi Craig. Hi Andrea. Oh Andrea, hey, I feel like you've been subscribed for a long time. What's up? Sweet, I didn't miss the whole thing. Hashtag mom responsibilities. Do you or anyone in your family play instruments? My dad plays guitar. He actually taught me how to play guitar a while ago, but I just wasn't into it. Like music's just not my thing. Actually, most of the time when I'm listening to something, a lot of times it's not even music. A lot of times it's just I was gonna say radio. No, a podcast. So I like podcasts actually better than music most of the time. Do you ever feel desperate? What? What does that even mean? That's a very vague question, Francie. I feel like you're asking kind of vague, sometimes weird questions. The video of all that ribbon candy stacked is like stacked money. I know what you mean. Yeah, no, I don't know. To me, it just seems pretty normal, just because like I've just grown up around it. But yeah, I see what you mean though. It's kind of funny. First of all, I think it's pretty cool that you want to visit Germany, and I am also convinced that you would have a great time in Berlin since it's a very liberal city. Yeah, I mean that I would. I'm up for traveling anywhere in the world. I just don't have enough money. On your website, only cashew brittle showed up. I need peanuts in my life. Yeah, we actually mostly make peanut brittle. I think my mom just didn't really have it on the website just because we typically don't really ship the hard candies because before the YouTubes, we didn't really have very much interest in people shipping. It was pretty much only people coming to the store, maybe like a couple people who like moved away and then still wanted the same candy that they grew up with, or like maybe they just found us online and lived in Pennsylvania and wanted to try it. But now we have like just a crazy amount of shipments. It's gonna be really fun to see what Christmas brings. I know my parents are gonna be like crazy busy, but with the new Enrober, that should really help things out. I think biochem details are great. Thanks. I haven't really brushed up on my. I skipped someone's comment. I'll get back to it in a second. But yeah, I haven't really brushed up on my exercise physiology for a while, so I'm just kind of going off my memory. Do you listen to the Rich Roll podcast? Yeah, actually, that's the reason that I got the podcast app years ago, is because I'm not a huge fan of the ones of like just him and his wife talking. I know his wife's a little too hippy dippy for me. Like nothing against her, I think she's a great person, but just I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of listening to her talk. Um, but yeah, I really like when he has guests on. That's how I found out about Casey Neistat. That's how I found out about Gary Vaynerchuk. That's how I found out about a lot of people that I follow now. I think that he's got some really, really cool stuff on his podcast. And I was actually just listening to the one with him and Chris Gillibo the other day when I was driving to the Horror Fest with Chris. Or no, Chris and I didn't drive together, but I was meeting up with him. Sorry, I don't want to lie to you guys. What's your fave thing you guys make? I'm assuming you mean candy stuff. Probably ribbon candy. That's pretty cool. Waiting for it not to be 90 degrees in California so I can get some candy. Yeah, it's probably gonna be at least another month, probably more. I'm a new vegan of 5 months. budget is really hard. Plus, I'm a diabetic on metformin and insulin. So what can I do? Check out my my vegan on a budget videos. That should help out. And also, I would definitely suggest looking into Dr. Neil Barnard's book. It's called Reversing Type 2 Diabetes. Here, I'll just type it in here because you maybe won't be able to type it or write it down as fast as I'm typing it, or as fast as I'm saying it. So I'll just type it in right here. I'm trying to remember going off the top of my head. Dr. Neil Barnard's program for reversing type 2 diabetes. And like you said, so you're on a budget, so you don't even have to buy the book. Actually, the first time I got the book, I got it from the library. And if your library doesn't carry it, you can probably get your library to borrow it from another library. So you don't even have to pay as long as you have a library near you. And I would, just definitely check out on YouTube. Not only my channel, but other channels have stuff for just buying stuff on a budget. Not it being expensive, the stacks of ribbon candy, it was just so satisfying, like money. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Dad? Huh? Yeah, you can turn that light on. I mean, Dad, if you want, you can come say hi to everyone. I said you can, after you turn lights on, you can come say hi to everyone, because people want to know if other people would be on. I love when your mom says that. The YouTubes, LOL. How did that start? I don't know. I think she was just being facetious and she just started saying the YouTubes. The next time your dad makes his stew and you're free, please make a video for it.
Oh.
So.
Well, I just made spaghetti and I put all kinds of vegetables in it to make it nice and meaty.
Yeah.
You know.
Just vegetables? No meatballs or anything?
Oh, and meatballs. The
Gardein.
Yeah, Gardein.
Mm-hmm. I think it's Gardein.
Yeah, those are really good.
Yeah, I'm a fan of them.
Those are excellent.
Yeah. So someone asked for the stew recipe, and like we started shooting it one time, and then like Leah and Jimmy walked in, and they like, I know they didn't want to be on the camera, and like it just wasn't a great video. So
well, pretty soon it'll be getting colder, and I'll be making it some Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, and also like most of the time when Dad starts making it, he just starts making it, and I walk in, I'm like, wait, Dad, we're supposed to make a video about this, and he's like, oh yeah, I forgot. So a lot of it has to do with me catching Dad while he's making it, because most of the time he doesn't remember. But yeah.
Okay. Peace.
Oh, okay. See you, Dad. I'm probably gonna go up to eat pasta relatively soon. The next time, okay, I just read that. Yeah, I like Rich interviewing guest John Joseph were intense. Yeah, I listened to those actually while I was working out. He's a interesting guy. Not your typical vegan, definitely, for sure. How heavy is all the ribbon candy in your video? It's actually really light. Oh man, I just skipped past all those comments. Man. Don't you think it is funny how many of us comment that we saw the peanut butter ribbon candy video and instantly hooked on your family? Yeah, I don't know. The ribbon candy videos are definitely the ones that do the best. So no spoilers, but I have a lot of plans this ribbon candy season. People saying hi Steve, hi Dad, hi Craig's dad, hey Steve. What time is it? I'm in Houston and it's 5:57. It's 6:58 here, so not too much of a difference. Dad goals, quick Steve, yo. You and your family should make a vegan fall/Halloween recipe if you know any like pumpkin soup. So no spoilers, but Dylan has it off from work tomorrow. So Dylan and I are actually shooting a pumpkin video tomorrow. So far, all the pumpkins? They're the fall stuff I shot so far. It's just like the Trader Joe's fall product like reviews. I just want to like try everything on camera so that you guys can go to Trader Joe's and you can pick what you want, and like what's good and like what's like not the best, what you can skip, and I don't know. So that's why I made that video. And then I made the pumpkin rolls video. That one is really good. Those are from Trader Joe's. And yeah, so we have a recipe for tomorrow. And yeah, I'm planning on doing some more pumpkin and fall related videos relatively soon. Hi Craig, more shopping trips. Can you guys hear the fire siren going on in the background? It's like really loud. Hi, Craig. More shopping trips. Yeah, I plan on doing a lot more shopping trips. So the next time my mom goes to the grocery store, hopefully I'll go with her. Hopefully she just lets me know when she's going. Sometimes she goes before I wake up. She likes to go early in the morning. How this candy making family became vegan video sealed the deal for me. I have Andriana's addiction. Odd, eh? No, I feel like a lot of people have that addiction, which I never thought would be the case. Oh man, I keep skipping past all these comments when I scroll down. It's midnight 58 here. I might have to go. Big thanks for replying. You're the best. Please don't stop. I'm your biggest fan. Trust me. Oh boy, biggest fan. That's quite a responsibility. Are there any candy or sweets that are diabetic friendly? For Hercules, so we don't have any like sugar-free candy. Well, okay, so we do have a little bit left over of the sugar-free candy, but like we're not buying anymore because the company stopped carrying it. But I don't know if you got the book that I recommended earlier, Reversing Type 2 Diabetes. They actually talk in there how sugar isn't really the culprit; it's fat. But that's a whole nother topic for maybe reading that book. Do you have any recipes for quinoa? I don't know. We just use quinoa like we would have that often because it's a lot more expensive than rice. What is fall? I'm from UK. What is fall? What do you mean? I feel like you guys have fall there. Maybe it just goes straight to winter. I don't know. Because it's so cold. Let's see, 11:59 from the UK. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm not that much of an idiot. What are some vegan fake meats that you suggest? If you have, I think it's just called Upton's. We have it at Wegmans around me. It's just called Upton's, but on Upton Sinclair from some, it's like some book. I think it was called like the Jungle. It was a book written in like the 30s or the 20s or something like that about factory practices when it came to food. So I think it's kind of like a play on that because like factory farming and stuff. But it has like a guy with like a handlebar mustache on it. But yeah, so I like that one. Beyond Burger is really good. Your story of being in a wheelchair has really helped me through injuries. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of injuries when I was in high school when it came to running, like just tendonitis. I was told that I had Osgood-Schlatter syndrome, but looking back, I'm pretty sure I just had like patellar tendonitis. And I always like stayed positive with those injuries, and I think that really helped me with like my positive outlook. I think it just kind of prepared me for that. And being in a wheelchair, I also realized like I could have been in a wheelchair my whole life, but I was able to run for like the first 20 years. So like I felt like if I was complaining to someone who had been in a wheelchair like their whole life, I would just feel like such an a-hole, A pumpkin video with special effects. All my videos have special effects. Okay, not all, but a lot of them. Are you making any vegan Halloween party recipes? I was thinking about that the other day. But the video that me and Dylan are shooting the other day, well, that would probably fall into that category. But yeah, so I'm definitely thinking about other videos coming up. I don't have any stored away, so I'm probably going to be looking for them. Yeah, I thought it was outside my house. Haha. Oh, that's funny. Like, dude, whenever I hear either like on a podcast or radio or not radio, music, just like a Pandora or something that I'm listening to, if there's sirens going on in the background, I always pause it for a second to see if it's actually going on in real life or if it's going on in like the podcast or the music. It's air raid, duck and cover. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. There's a lot of sirens going on right now. Yes, I like your shopping trips. Yeah, I think that's why people subscribe to my channels for the shopping trips, which I'm planning on doing more. The one the other day was really fun. Well, in Germany, it's 1 o'clock in the night, but I really wanted to watch your live stream. Well, thanks for tuning in. We don't have much pumpkin stuff in the UK, although my nurse brought me a slice of homemade pumpkin pie she made as a treat. I think I could know the nurses too well. Yeah. When I was there, I knew all the nurses by like first name when I was getting my IVIG, and I knew which nurses to avoid because some of them were not very good at trying to get a vein, and they would just stab you multiple times before they got one, and there's other nurses that would just get it immediately. So I'd be like, try to get them. um, maybe we call it maybe call some things different. Yeah, UK and US definitely call things different. And UK we call fall, autumn. Okay, yeah, we call it autumn here. I mean, some people call it that. I just usually don't. Omelet, you go now. What? Do you like jackfruit, Craig? Yeah, I like jackfruit. I've had fresh jackfruit before. Like, I bought the actual jackfruit itself. I bought 2 so far, and I think they're surprised that, like, a white boy was walking into an Asian store and buying, like, $80 worth of jackfruit, because it was literally, like, a 40-pound jackfruit, and I was just, like, carrying it to my car. Back when Vine was a thing, because it was way back then, back when Vine was a thing, Dylan made a Vine of me with my jackfruit. I think he made like 1 or 2 vines. Let's see. Fall is what we call autumn in the UK, guys. Yeah. Is eating too much seitan bad for us? How much is too much? I mean, is it so much that you're not eating anything else? And if so, maybe because you're not getting enough diversity. Maybe. But if that's not the case, then don't worry about it. I've read The Jungle sounds like an old book. I've never. I don't think I've talked to anyone who's ever read it before. Was it good, Donna? Phone is going to die. Goodbye, Craig. Goodbye, Twiggy. Hi from New Hampshire. I look forward to your videos. Thanks so much. I'm glad that you guys look forward to my videos. It's really cool that I have an audience now, because I've been making. Started in 2013, so it's been like 4 years in the making, and like I feel like now I finally have a bit of an audience. So like it's been really fun. What will be your next technology purchase for making videos? So I just bought a webcam that'll make my live streams better, and I bought what's called a dead cat. It's not a dead cat, don't worry, and it's synthetic fur, but it's basically like, so this thing that comes off of here, this like protects the microphone, and it basically is like a fuzzy thing that you have probably seen before from different YouTubers on their channels, but it basically just like blocks wind and stuff from coming into the microphone. So like if it's windy, you don't really hear nearly as much wind. So, and I bought a 3 terabyte external hard drive so I can back up my stuff that I shoot, because right now when I shoot stuff, I just delete it. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, why did I delete that? I need that. So then hopefully that won't happen now that I'm going to have like 3 extra terabytes to store stuff on. Glad I could catch this time for dinner. Yeah, it's about time for me to go eat dinner too. The jackfruit, and it was $80 because it's $2 a pound. I've definitely learned to hide from nurses. The Jungle is a good book, very provocative. By the way, it's Twiggies. Oh yeah, Twiggies. Bye. How long has Max been growing his hair? Since high school. There's a picture actually on the Hercules Candy channel. I just inserted a picture one day of Max actually having a buzz cut, and I'm pretty sure he's been growing it since pretty much around the time he. Craig, what is your Thanksgiving dinner like? Would love trying some new things. Thanks. So I actually have I think 2 videos on my channel of like Thanksgiving dinner ideas. There's like a whole video of me and Dylan just making Thanksgiving for my parents in December, so check that out. That's got some great recipes. And I'm probably going to be trying some new recipes in the future. I know the Happy Herbivore has really great gravy recipe. It's super good. Like, we bring it to all our family parties, and people think that it's normal gravy. Like, they don't even know the difference. It's insane how good it is. I read it because I was in a book club, and we were all challenged to read one book from every decade in the 1900s. The Jungle was my 1900 book. Wow. I don't really like reading, so reading a book from every decade would seem really daunting to me. Even books that I like, I can't like just not read it. I made a cat litter box before I went vegan, was vegetarian, with grape nuts cereal and chocolate peppermint fudge as cat poop. It was hilarious. Sounds funny. Twiggies needs a hobby. Hey, his hobby is commenting on my live stream. Ashley says, true dat. Hi, from Ithaca. I'd visit your store, but I don't have a car. That sucks. Once you get a car, come visit, though. And now you guys probably hear sirens. Don't worry, it's not on your end, it's on my end. Twiggies equals Twigsy. I just made Happy Herbivore Gravy this week. I love it. So made it twice. Yeah, my mom's a huge fan. We usually make, I think, like a quadruple batch. I don't know, we usually make a lot. Will you say hi to Rachel? I'm in the hospital here in Atlanta with her. What's up, Rachel? It is just me. Is it just me, or are running shorts really comfortable? Don't run anymore, but still have them. Yeah, a lot of times I actually wear them as underwear, like under my... Am I wearing boxers right now? Nope, I'm not even wearing boxers right now. I'm literally... For those people who don't know, running shorts has underwear basically built into the running shorts, so you don't have to wear underwear. So actually, I had a lot of friends on the track team who would wear their running shorts as underwear under their pants or their other shorts. But yeah, they're super comfortable. I love running shorts. That's why I have one pair of shorts that are not running shorts, because I love running shorts so much. And I just have those so I can have pockets. That's it. But I love your videos. Never forget. Okay, Twiggies. I'll see you later. Thank you for answering my questions. And I think you and your family are awesome. Well, thank you, Southern Bushcraft. If you could me get through, I get asked why I don't eat meat. I say not healthy. What could I say? Please help. So if you get through, I get asked why I don't eat meat. I say it's not healthy. What else could I say? So it just depends, like what your reason for going vegan is. Like what's true to you. What's true to you may be different than what's true to somebody else. If someone says why I don't eat meat, a lot of times I'll just tell them my story, because they'll just, I know this is usually family friendly, but they'll just feel like an asshole if somebody makes fun of me and then says like, "Well, why don't you eat meat?" I was like, "Well, because I used to be in a wheelchair, and me not eating meat helps me not be not have to be in a wheelchair." And then they're usually like, "Oh, sorry." So it just depends on what your reasoning is, and then just tell them that reason. But just remember that you don't really have to justify what you're doing to anybody else. You can just do you. I'm gonna go turn the light back on. It's a motion detector light, so I gotta go wave my arms in front of it. I always forget not to look right into the light as it turns on, so now it looks like a turtle. Like like when you look at something bright, like maybe a camera flash, the light has like 5 little dots and like one in the middle, so it just looks like a turtle when I close my eyes. I can't really see anything. Underwear meal to veganize lasagna. My mom has dank lasagna. It's on my channel, actually, so you can go check it out. LOL, making them feel guilty for asking why you are vegan. Yeah, it works, because then they're like, oh, well, that's a pretty good reason. And I found that, I don't know, I think it also depends who you're talking to. Like, there's some people who, like, there's some people who ask, I'm just like, I don't really want to hold a conversation with you. Like, some people I don't mind holding a conversation with, but other people I'm just like, get away from me, you're annoying. So I just don't. Like, I just don't want to, or I don't know. It's unnecessary to kill the animals. Like, not only is it, now I feel like I'm going on a tangent, because I just said I wouldn't. There's some people I just don't really want to talk to, but I don't know. Sometimes I just say, like, not only is it like unnecessary, but it's just detrimental to not only your health but the health of the planet, and you're also harming animals. Like, at the same time, like, it's a lose. So why would you eat animals? Yeah, that's another thing I'd say sometimes, just like, why do you eat meat? And then sometimes, like, there was one time they're like, I don't know. I was like, they can't come up with a reason why they eat meat. Sometimes I just flip it on them. Just ask them the question. LOL, thanks. I hate the fact of killing animals and then people eat them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. There, you said my name right, Twiggies. Isn't your phone dying, Twiggies? You're still here. I'm found my charger. Have school in 6 hours. Whoa, get some sleep, boy. People try to blame my injuries on veganism, yet the injury happened 2 years after the fact. Yeah, I know. People have asked me too, like, don't you think that maybe your diet had something to do with it? I was like, well, no, because I got sick and then I went vegan. So the timeline doesn't match up. Here for the live. What up, Fallen Stone? I'm probably not gonna stay too much longer because my dad made pasta and I still want to eat it when it's hot. And I've been here for like an hour and 15. You should try turning the biggest carnivorous meal into a vegan one. Please do a video like that soon. I think it would be great. I mean, we did turn the lasagna one into a vegan one, and that had ricotta cheese and just normal cheese and meat. And instead we used, I think it was the Upton stuff that I was talking about earlier, seitan, and we just used Daiya cheese. And a while ago we used to use, I think there was like a vegan ricotta cheese. I don't think it was by Daiya. It was by some other company. But now we just use tofu because it's healthier and it's a lot cheaper because that cheese was expensive. Where are you from, Twiggies? It's from, I think he's from the UK. I don't know if he's still here. I was a medicated type 2 diabetes for 10 years. Diabetic for 10 years. I went vegan, and in 6 weeks, the diabetes and medicine were gone. That was 4 years. Happy for you. Hercules candy is more important than school. Vegan shepherd's pie is awesome too. I don't know if I ever had shepherd's pie before going vegan. No, I don't think I have. Thanks, Craig. Gotta go. When are you live next? I'll be listening on the say. I really don't plan them in advance, but like I said in my video earlier today, when I don't have a video set up, and I try to do like every other day, when I don't have a video set up, I'm probably gonna do a live stream. I don't know how well. If it be too much, then I won't. But I feel like every other day isn't like too demanding. I feel like I can do that. And I shot a video earlier today, and I've got like maybe 2 planned for tomorrow, so it shouldn't happen too often. Pasta. Yeah, I used to say to my friends pasta, like ironically, just like joking around. And then I watched a Vegan Gains video, and he said pasta. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? People really say that? Pasta? Like, not kidding? LOL. Wow, dude, you've beaten the sun. I sure did. Patrick VDV, I'm from the UK. I am having problems with being vegan. I would go off and on all the time. What is some advice you can give me? So I guess it just depends. I mean, it would be a lot easier if I was talking to you. But if you're having trouble being vegan, I mean, it could be cost. It could be like the people that you're around. I don't know. So I guess give me a little bit more context, and I can answer you a little bit better. Have you ever tried making Bella mushroom steaks? I don't think so. I mean, I've definitely grilled portobello mushrooms, but not necessarily steaks. I think it's a Canadian thing with pasta. Yeah, I think so. Are you going to do a weekly live stream with the Vegan Zombie? Sounds interesting. Yeah, we were thinking about doing like Saturday nights, and I think after the cross-country season would be best too, because I have a couple traveling meets coming up, and Saturdays, the next couple Saturdays, I won't be in Syracuse probably. I'll probably be one's gonna be in Buffalo. Yeah, so I'll be in, because we're like staying the night before, and then we're going to meet the next day, and then the next one after that will be in Massachusetts. So won't be in Syracuse. So probably after cross country season, we'll probably start doing it. But for those of you who didn't see that, we're planning on, at least this is what we're planning on doing. It might change. We could do live streams about, and specifically like watching videos from other vegan YouTubers, like kind of smaller YouTubers, like our subscribers, where we can just watch them and kind of like critique them, tell them like, what you could do better. Maybe even check out their channel and tell them what they could do better to help their channel grow a little bit. Because we've been doing this for a while. I like to think that me and Chris aren't horrible editors. So I think that we could offer some editing advice. Just like looking at people's channels, like helping them out with like their banners a little bit, or their titles and thumbnails. I don't really think tags really matter that much with the YouTube algorithm these days. I think it used to matter a lot more, but most of the time I don't really bother that much with tags. It's the title and the thumbnails that matter a lot more. Oh. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. That's rough. Sorry, guys. You so lucky you can live above a candy store, because sleepovers must be fun. Yeah, I don't know. My friends really liked coming over to my house when they were in high school. Probably because my parents were always working, so there was no parents around. I mean, they were downstairs, but they weren't constantly upstairs. My friends would always eat meat in front of me. And like that would make you want to eat meat, just like eat along with them, I'm assuming. I mean, like my friends would do that too, but I guess like I just really wanted to be vegan. And I don't know what I would do a lot of times if I knew that I was going to be going somewhere where there wasn't any vegan food, like I would bring more than enough for myself so that one, I would have no chance of being hungry, and then two, I can also offer it to other people so they're also eating my food. So that's one thing that I would do. I don't know, I can't think of anything else. I guess you'd have to give me a little bit more information, and like, no, just the more information, the more it can help you. But yeah, you can reach out to me on my Facebook page, just the Noah Craig Facebook page. That's definitely the best way to get in touch with me, like to go back and forth so I can get more details and help you out even more. I just like that more than Instagram, because with Facebook I can actually type answers on a keyboard versus on Instagram I have to use my thumbs, which is annoying to me. See you next time. So glad to talk with you, and thanks. Been waiting for the live stream and any videos. Great family as well. Thanks so much. Pretty Sam. Your mic has been an issue the entire time, but we heard 99% of the time. Thanks again for taking time for us on live. We love it. Yeah, well, that sucks that the microphone hasn't been working that great, because I spent money on it, and before I think it was doing well. Let's see, maybe just being outside, I don't know. I was looking for a vegan stuffing recipe earlier today and found Vegan Zombies version. I didn't realize it was the same person you've been speaking about. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he has some really great videos. I really like his older videos, where they had like some extras with like zombies and stuff walking around, and then John was on the channel. Like it was fun just like having more people on the channel. But Chris has a really great channel too. I like his stuff. It's super down to earth and whatnot. How did you transition into making YouTube a full-time job? P.S. You are fabulous. Well, thanks, Rebecca. Literally, I just kept being consistent with YouTube. I would post like every other day. Sometimes I would do daily. Sometimes I'd like maybe take like a little bit of a break of a couple days. But I posted all the time, and I just always tried to do better and better and better. And also, I was always working up until there was 1 week at Trader Joe's that I was like, they asked me to work more, so I was making more money at Trader Joe's but making less money at YouTube. So I was like, what's the point? If I'm going to be making the same amount of money at different places, why don't I just make it what I actually like doing? So it's been working out pretty great so far. And I definitely noticed the difference with like the more videos I post, the more money I make. But I also don't want to get to a point where I'm just posting a video just so that I don't lose money. Like I want to make good videos. So it's kind of like a balance I try to strike. But yeah, I definitely don't suggest anyone try to go full time when they don't have everything lined up, or like when they're not doing well enough financially. I would say like work really hard at your day job, YouTube as like side money, until you're making more money or like enough money so that you can quit. Like always have your job until you're making enough money where you're like, well, this is kind of silly for me to have a job. I'm actually like, because at one point I was actually losing money by working at Trader Joe's. Like I feel like that's the good time to know that you need to quit. But beyond that, I mean, I wasn't really I didn't think I was gonna quit my job as soon as I did. What are your thoughts on gaming, Craig? I'm for it. Recently, I just found out that I can actually just use OBS to stream on Twitch. I'd probably just play Skyrim. That's the only game I have. Maybe I'd get Oblivion or Morrowind eventually. But yeah, I thought I would need to get like a capture card or something, and that was just like more money. I was like, ugh. But I just got my webcam and I have this microphone, and hopefully, as long as it doesn't keep cutting out, like I'm hoping it's just like, I'm just talking too close. Does this work better? But yeah, so I'm thinking about streaming on Twitch if I can get it to work. Because every once in a while I play, so I might as well record it and hang out with you guys while I'm doing it. The guy need to go to Slaughterhouse to stay vegan. There's someone over there. This reminds me, I look forward to our interview, the Inked Vegan. Oh yeah, so I just got the webcam, so it should be coming in like Tuesday. So I will let you know Charlie, I think. I think you're the one who I'm doing an interview on the Inked Vegans channel relatively soon. What's it like not eating meat? Do you take any iron pills or no? No, I don't take any iron pills. You just, as long as you eat a variety of whole plant foods, you're good. Especially your greens. Eat your greens. Do you ever plan on moving out? Yeah, I totally plan on moving out. It's just like I'm probably gonna wait until after the busy season for this year because it's like I said earlier in the stream, like it's super convenient for me and my parents to just literally go down the stairs to start recording something. Because if like YouTubers come over and my parents want me to take a picture, when YouTubers come over, they want to meet like my mom, my dad, me, Max. They want to meet everybody. So I would be spending almost all of my time here, even if I were to move out. So it would kind of seem like a waste of money since I work at the place that I live. Why would I move out of the place that I'm working? So it sucks, but I think what makes the most sense for me would be moving out when my parents move the store, which like I want to move out now. Like I'm finally making enough money to do that, but it's just super convenient for me and my parents to live at home because I work out of the home. Good advice. Oh, thanks. Town. I forgot what I said, but anyway, to start a vegan fest here in North Carolina, all they have here is the South are pig pickings. LOL. We don't have any vegan place to eat. So there are companies that run the veg fests and like the vegan food and drink festivals. So I would just contact those companies and see if there's anything you can do. That's the best advice I can give. I game on PC, I mod GTA, and have HTC Vibe if you want a collaboration. I don't know what most of those are. Hold on a second. Woo! I didn't look directly into the light this time. Yeah, I don't know. I know what GTA is, but I have a couple mods for Skyrim, but that's about it. I am eating greens. Good for you, Thaddeus. I'm proud of you. Thanks for the shout out, the Inked Vegan. Yeah. How are you today? Pretty good. Went for a run. Watched It's Always Sunny. Ate some food. About to go eat some pasta. HTV Vive. I mean, still don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a game. Can't believe how big the Candy channel has grown. As you know, I was one of the first. You really were, Charlotte. You're an OG. You're a real MVP about the YouTube as work stuff. Oh yeah. I don't know. I honestly never thought that. I always thought that it was just gonna be like a side thing. I never thought that I was gonna be like making enough money on YouTube that I could quit my job, or that I would be making enough money that I would be losing money by working, by like not spending time on my YouTube channel and spending it elsewhere. I never thought that would be a thing. So it's been. I just wake up every day. I'm like, I can't believe this is my life now. Like I don't have to go to work, but I go to work every day. Do you have any pets? No. I used to have fish years ago, but that was it. I watch all the candy videos to fall asleep. Yeah, that's why we started making the ASMR videos, because people said that they were using our channel to fall asleep, or our videos to fall asleep. So I was like, well, then we're really going to help you fall asleep. And some people just, for whatever reason, like ASMR. I mean, I don't really watch ASMR videos, but that's why we started making them. So anyway, I think I am all caught up on the comments, and I'm kind of hungry, so I'm going to go eat some pasta. Maybe I'll post a pic on Instagram so you guys aren't missing out. But yeah, thanks for joining me on the live stream, guys. And I don't know when the next one is going to be. In the future, I'm probably going to be streaming with the Vegan Zombie sometimes. Like I said, just like watching other like small YouTube channels, hopefully helping them out, just like helping out the vegan community, because I wish, I wish I had that help when I was first starting out. So if me and Chris can give that some, smaller YouTube channels, that I think, I just like to give back. How do you get health insurance? The YouTube. You just buy health insurance, just like any job. Like if you were to have a job that just doesn't provide health insurance, you just buy it. HTC Vive is virtual reality with controllers. Search it up on the Googles. Oh, I'm not planning on buying anything virtual reality. I'm not planning on spending a whole lot on gaming, because I don't really have that much time, because I'm spending so much on editing my channel, the Hercules channel stuff. But if my subscribers want to like hang out with me while I play a video game for like an hour or two, I might as well. It basically would be like live streaming, which is on Twitch. Enjoy the meal. If A house opens up hypothetically. Would you move into a house right next door to your parents? And for how long would you stay there? You seem really close to your parents, and I love it. I was actually looking at a house that was like around the corner, and if because my sister's planning on moving out soon too, and if that one's open, I would actually think about doing that. Because like I said, I want to move out. But yeah, if I moved out right now, it would have to be pretty close by, so that I can at least walk to work. Nice to chat. Say hi to the rest of the family. Good night. Do you have any control over what advertisement is connected to your YouTube channel? No, YouTube just picks them. I don't have any say in that. It's $1,000. Wow, that is expensive, Twiggies. Jamie says, "Go eat." I think I will. So, all right, thanks for broing out with me, guys, and I will see you guys later.